today, now the 23rd day of December 2023. Season's greetings, and to you, yes you, Merry Christmas. Today na Saturday, everything goes. I want to say a special thanks to we all. We don't keep them from the 1st of January to day like this. You will join me in a road when I inside the year 2023. You can meet up Sarah Network. We want to say thank you because you're still there. Well, some man, now we all start the year. They're not there. No for say then die you, then they're alive. But it look like if I say the breeze don't go with them first. Eh? But we want to say thanks. If you they come here, you still believe in waiting with they say, nah yeah. You still believe in the reason Share Network was created. We want to say thank you. Yes, what to make they say so? Now Facebook, we don't get over 340,000 followers. Yes, on Facebook, we have over 340,000 followers. Today now cross that mark day. Trust me, we're doing something right. That's why we still have people here. Imagine who they block people in. Yes, we they block. So things like say we will not be the block people in. Who's out for the rich? Eh? But not to say we bad off that bad off then I make with the block people in. No. We get rules and regulation. I remember the time where I go to the UK for the Afro award. I met a lady who meets me say, yes, Triple A, me, you block me. But still, I want snap with you. Eh? But I created that page. I still follow on her back. Why you want to go through the hassle for the create several pages for following? We be say, na simple criteria. Now we want. Yeah? No caution, no disrespect na. Just follow the rules na. Eh? Respect me, I respect you. No for so okay, just grab a block post. No. Now way you cross who side we say, now well the bouncer go come out and block you. Yeah? Yeah, they snap with me. The boss he snap with me back. He call you. He say, now we. Now we they make it yourself. But still they snap with you. They snap with you. Okay. And I respect you now for that. But no, 2024 come back. We can begin go through that one day again. No. Simple rule. Where we say follow, just follow her. And not to say, we they try for make you uncomfortable, but even they say self na heaven, I not go there too. But then say they get lordy. Solomon a law. Yes. But a problem was Solomon. I ain't sabi talk say no, I don't do nothing, no. Nah. But now we no more. Even though you say you don't do nothing. Eh? So mostly they accept happy, nothing happen at the end of the year. So because at the end of the year, I just admonish you, I tell thinking for the one that we start the year with we still there. The one that we join Win a Road. The one them we been there, not to say I died in there, but they're not there again. Like say breeze don't go with them first. But thanks. Eh? Eh. Tell you about left and so. But thanks though. We really appreciate. I battle with this before I go even say I'm Naya. And how Sierra Network Charity Foundation started. Behind the scene, I be done the help one school na Watalo where nobody no not talking Naya. Now way EBC we reach one part way I begin for Kauta now Naya. And I just want to let you know, see, if you ever done the donate to Winaya, you don't see the different work they do. And for the second year, this year we do I'm back, we feed over 200 to 300 picking them na lunge. I did it last December, Christmas Day na lunge. I did do I'm back this year. And they will not make a live, will not go, me not can go this safe. A video number then can make sense for me when then they cook and waiting stuff. Yeah, it's pretty big. I tell you that. It's a tradition way I feel to say me daddy na the United States. Then they every Christmas that's all we can do. Get a people, but me take and say in Sierra Leone we find the less privilege where every Christmas Day. Last year I think we get her for 200. This year and they say 300 to 400. You know, and now this year then a different venue and the rent set and everything. And they say then they print polo, then they put this we logo Sierra Network, then the t-shirt. That nah they say then they do them. You know, but I want to say the little things the way you can gear. I just say, hey, there are at the end of the year, we can bless picking them. Even during the year, certain things that do then can knock na me the month. Now because of which you don't begin now. So I really appreciate, you know, okay, even be hey, the stars, this and that. Not just thing to say, Even though, yes, Sierra Network will get a charity foundation where I believe say come 2024 with a bounce back strong, but begin to we donation drive them. But this is not just a little one way myself can just they do on the side. But waiting can make and do them now because yourself can do something directly towards we. So yourself they able bring laughter, joy, and the picking them faces them. And you know they right now, but they look down the road, say even Christmas, would they make, you know, like toy drive for them, you know, toy drive. This one, you know, get anything for do with the charity foundation, just part of the radio, you know. So I just want to let you know. So if you get the stars, the Iba no, Iba want, Iba want, don't make you go inside 2024 with them, yeah. But not all the little things behind the scene where you don't know what they do. And we really want to appreciate a lot of people like that. You will like for the anonymous, you know, you know yourself. We appreciate you now. Every little help count. I make the studio the road. I make you know there be so much burden on me alone. You know, because a lot of una they come and put una self on shoulder under the wheel. For like we care Sierra Network. Whose side will they go small. I want to tell you say 2024, it will be a good one now. It will be a good one now. Trust me. Leo they go no more. Yeah? Leo they go. All thing. Certain thing and then they talk about celebrities don't go with that. Below they go. Wait again. Okay, I no go and no remind this fella. Yes, so I go tell her. I need for reminder. Because how much days left for the year done? How much days left for the year done? Because Uncle say, before this year done, in they give 5,000. But then help me now. Help me. Una just remind them for me say, now remind you the reminder, but not too bad. Because Christmas don't come, then no go get Christmas ladida. He forget say, he be don't promise. Now just a gentle reminder. I ain't been say. He say, before the year done, how much days left for let the year done? Uncle, auntie, you sabi this brother man. Una help me. Una help me there. Even though you not like this one. You not like this how they do. But not too bad. Who don't remind you, they remind you say the year. Who go remind you say the money complete. You don't sabi that and day. Nabunduka Noah of both school of both tongue 9. Una go tell her you sabi and tell her and say with the reminder not to pambado. I remind them of the reminder and say now him be say before this year done and we are getting closer to the end of the year. Now for let you not go forget. Then you don't go forget. Now you make. So they remind them. Okay. Today we spend time there. You sabi the story. You sabi what you make when they remind them. You know sabi. Well, can I say o person? Now o person. You sabi the story. If I say o person, I correct? I correct if I say na o person or in need for return person the money to run back. You only come out na do where we come with an aya. Tell you by tell you by say I not for say o person, I for say scam person. Well, I'm making all like this. ZC, thank you, stars appreciated. Yeah. Now I'm making all like this reminder. Abdul Rufai, thank you for the stars. Then Celia Hassan, I'm not Sanusi. Well, thank you for the stars. Okay. At least say no, you need for it down. I'm with a reminder now. I'm with a reminder more, not too bad. Okay. We don't remind and done. At least it don't get the message. Let's start. Hey, you waiting Edsa say? Salon, we know the ever short of drama. You know what Edsa say? You know say me Edsa. We don't party, eh? Edsa say They want to inform the general public today, the 23rd day of December 2023, for say this early morning. Na the Freetown 161 substation within a King Tom. Now that's beside our station, lady. The substation at King Tom. If you want for direct person, for going to Edson at King Tom, what's the easiest way for direct the person? If you sabi, King Tom spot. You no sabi na ya. Ha! I look like so the candon. If you sabi Usai Edsa, then a King Tom, you want for direct person, don't Edsa na King Tom. I the director. What did they tell and say? Bokamo, thank you for the stars. No bribe. What did they tell the person say? For say una non wait to. Edmond Karim, thank you for the stars. No true. Una already na apply una como. Nane una como? Mame, they ask if na the old MP station na King Tom. Usai de na King Tom. Beakoma, thank you. Okay. That I say by Slaffa Academy, let's see Usai again. Thank you. Bazo. Police barracks. Now the easiest way for tell the person say go down King Tom police barracks. Yes. Now neighbor them. Don King Tom police barracks. Now the heads are they don't be. So wait. Let me read now for you waiting and see. I just tell you, see, if you want for give person direction. I'm not a command. Thank you for the stars. Better come, don't come. If you want for give person for going at the substation where they don't yonder, a King Tom, you can't direct the person without call the King Tom barracks where did he. Okay. Listen to it here, Sassy. Then 161 substation na King Tom where they serve as the primary hub for power evacuation na the western area. Then say waiting. When I say if that they are deeper, the upliners, no. Now because nobody know one talk like accidents, Abia. We go give pass for the one then way. Now the province system base, they don't know. But for you, na Freetown, who say Susan 1, 2, 3 binde, don't keep top you say no sabi. Edsa say that substation in a King Tom was attacked by unknown persons. Yes. Was attacked by unknown persons. The substation, na King Tom, attacked by people that we no sabi. How? Even though the deployed security forces, security forces, police, military, even though they said the security forces then were deployed, don't they? Then try for stop. Yeah, then say bandits. Then a thief man them. Then a people them way come for do bad. Eh? Then stop them from when they not gain access to the station. How? Pan police bariko when a neighbor. Ha? Then unknown bandit tear back. Then get my indo. I not tell you say it not happen no. I say no more than get mind. For gonna headsa. Eh? Near the barrack. For go attack there. Huh? Then get mind. Then make mind. But the security forces over there been tap them, restrain the bandits them from when they not go inside the station. But oh yeah, then be end up for puel one transformer. Whose transformer with them puel? It's a say then puel transformer number 2. In radiator. So transformer number 2. What's that you radiator in there? Say they unknown bandit tear they go poela. Now do it. They say they not go inside. Okay. And so I want to make small video safe on I show you. Okay. The transformer number 2 in radiator, because them pull them, so oil begin for leak. Because oil they leak, the cooling fan begin for malfunction, begin for misbehave. You know they work fine. For transformer number 2. So due to this thing will happen, transformer number 2 not they work right now. We don't left only transformer number 1 and transformer number 3. Now they no more they work. So because instead of 3 way for work, now only 2 they work. The total of 2, the total of 3 for the work, 1, 2, 3. But now 1 and 3 they work. So what's happening? Freetown don't get to reduce electricity supply. What a Christmas. Blackout. Now him also for Freetown. Then people are not see nothing for go attack. Nothing and not see for go attack na King Tom. Na Christmas time. They want sabotage. Christmas for Freetown, blackout. Therefore, the authority wants customer them for no say, because of this thing that happen, certain area them go experience blackouts. Wait to. So, transformer number 2, na certain area them. Now it is supply. Eh? I want to know because they say certain area. If transformer number 2 na certain area it is, that be to say not to all side go get the blackout too. Not to all side. Not to all side go get blackout. Na certain area them. Like right now una Waterloo no get light. So I guess now we get transformer number 2. I get transformer number 2. We now already the blackout. This evening like around 7:30 the light come for a few seconds. Now I go back. Okay, again. Yes. Last year, the 23rd, the 24th, Christmas Day, a generator I use. I was in Sierra Leone. I do live. Remember, when I say pull bank cable, when the cable can low, we do live what we did. So it look like say who you eh? When I say Christmas they can. Just go fend fair for a generator. Eh? Just go fend them. Because one kind way, if not to Motuka bang the pole, well, then they go attack. Eh? Wame contest say the press release not add up. That's why when they talk about radiator, they allow it and back for them. They ended up causing destruction on transformer number 2 radiator, which led to leakage of the oil and subsequently causing malfunction of the cooling fan. I guess the young radiator for that transformer, they not to water in they use now oil. Or at the bottom of the radiator, you get oily. The water can nip on top. Then, yeah, under the oil can be. But whatever, now so then tell we. You say I read them for you back, I don't read them for you, sir. But certain area them will experience blackout. However, ETSA say, as a responsible sector, the operation and maintenance contractor, what they call We Build, they don't contact them, and as they talk so, then they can work better one for repair the damaged transformer radiator fan. Now the radiator damage or the fan? Elsa. They ended up causing destruction on the transformer number 2 radiator, which led to leakage of the oil and subsequently causing malfunction of the cooling fan. However, as a responsible sector, the operations and maintenance contractor called We Build has been contacted and currently working to swiftly repair the damaged transformer radiator fan. Not the fan? Huh? Destruction on the radiator, on transformer number 2 in radiator. Now it lead to the oil will leak. We make the fan malfunction. We Build, they don't contact them, they repair the damaged transformer radiator fan. Okay. Right. Anyway, now you understand, eh? It's now the fan and damage on the radiator. That's it. Anyway, let's continue. Moreover, the authority want the public for be assured for say as then complete that maintenance work there, the normal power supply go be restored to Freetown. Na so management take sign and left all thing. Mba, na no agree. Yeah? Na no agree. Unknown people attack the substation na King Tom. Then damage property them. It's not tell we nothing say police they investigate. Oh wait, we're not supposed for another one day. I think say that was vital for EDSA for put na for tell we say Sierra Leone police they investigate how this happen, how but then just chen. Eh? Me na they are confused. I confuse. Not to confuse, na confuse, I confuse. Why EDSA not tell me about the police where they investigate or police not investigate this? Has it been reported to the neighbor? The neighbor na King Tom, na police. Yeah. Chai say that they pas investigate the coup force. People in camp. EDSA say they camp well. Now, some of we, certain areas, when are we experience blackouts. What is Salon police they do? Are they investigating this? They don't launch any investigation on her? Why EDSA not talking nothing but that? Before that, then just focus for what they focus. Eh? This not to read my lips business soon. Bole. Safe. Okay. EDSA we hope say Sierra Leone police they involved. We hope say Salon police they involved. Even though we not tell you, or maybe in a secret, we not let the bandits then let them know say police they pas investigate them. But Black House Christmas Day, Pamphile waiting the two line for right now. If na generator you want go use your couche. We don't know what EDSA. We hope say we build go fix up quick one so that power supply go be restored and investigation go on for fending people and they wake up for sabotage EDSA then work for left whip and blackout. Waiting at the motive behind that Salon police. We dey wait for a from una. Yeah? Okay. Let's go to ECSL. Yeah? My make say, you say timap na dey timap. The press release not add up. ECSL say they want for inform the general public say first day the 21st of December 2023 around 8 nanet fire completely read that word there. Fire completely catch and destroy the sub-office na Kayene district wey located na Gbinti township. ECSL say fire done kpata the office wey dey na Kayene district wey dey inside Gbinti. Kpata then done am. As for EDSA, Oman na Minneapolis say well that part stay for the investigation and no ale no. Mba. Alright. So when this fire done this office, then do what they say preliminary investigation we come with reports. For say it happened due to electrical faults. As they switch on power at the township. Is that what you're trying to say? Okay. As they give Binti lights. Na bad lights. Na good lights. Who's kind of lights? The kind we EDSA. The kind where they don't pull property them. ECSL self they not left behind. First then be NPA. Electricity house did catch. Who do I remember? It's like every weekend. Office there now where they catch fire. Well, I'll continue. Electoral materials. Electoral materials. When they keep na that office day. All burn by the fire. They no able pull nothing. Fail, all. That's what ECSL say. Electoral materials. When they keep na the Binti office. Bole. All London. They no able pull nothing. So ECSL want for inform the public. Say they don't report this thing to police. EDSA. Una learn from ECSL. EDSA. You say to una for be don't do? Una for don't tell we say una don't report to police. But una not tell we nothing about that. Okay. ECSL want the public for no. Say they don't report wetin happen so to police. And internal investigation by this fire and the extent of the damage where it don't cause. Then they pa dig for fair note. And then they left we be no. Then go tell we what's in the investigation fair note. The commission please for note say the staff within at the sub office then safe. No injury or fatality. The person for tell wetin they do the 8 o'clock na net. Oh, no, they per contract now. Yes. Any staff will for be there under 8 o'clock na net. But if forget you for answer. Yes. So you better say no staff at the sub office are safe and no injury or fatality. Me say if staff be there under, we can tell you say, oh, me na me dey be there at the office where see the lights come and are you forced to the hole. Yes. Now you force. You go explain tire. But not for left you. Okay. Are you forced to for all? So if you still above forget disaggregated, well, if you still there. Because then get outside and they collate everything. Now Wellington. In that not do they eat. AAA say it, yes. It ain't intact. So it's still good. So now feel to say because they say, oh, electoral materials them. If not for disaggregated, it is Wellington. Now they then be the collate everything. It did it. Okay, pass well if they say polling station by well. No, it is Wellington. And I just make sure say the electrical system na Wellington they work fine. They work fine. Not go ahead and get that team back. Alright. Let's continue. The other day now, we talk about the 2022 auditors reports. I want to make you remember back last year where ACC been do press conference after the audit report. Remember? What see the commissioner be they talk? If you know say, we go keep you. You go spend Christmas with we. You go say. Well, this trip, you get the acting speaker of parliament, where in now the deputy speaker, but the speaker now they so now they act on in behalf. Honorable Singapore Solomon Thomas. Yeah? And then the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee na Parliament. E say ACC they can go do the usual press conference where they can begin na chest say oh they can begin catch people there where their name if you know say you name the day can ACC like can talk if that now then you go spend Christmas that's why you can talk. Now in the acting speaker say in the one now one no in the one anybody we try for act before parliament. They do your own. Pendant audit report. If they warn anybody, why make it the one? He said the audit report, we see they don't go there now na parliament. Na parliament na get them. Yes. How they won? Listen. Parliament wishes it to be known that the Auditor General's report is the property of Parliament. Akboye? The property of Parliament. See Parliament not ever debates. Now they claim saying that them property is the property of Parliament, and that persons and institutions, they not call them, will intend for complement Parliament in mandate in holding auditees accountable are advised to wait on the outcome of the parliamentary processes and procedures. It will be contemptuous if this order is violated. The acting speaker. Yeah. If this order when people say, FBK versus Benkefala, when in no for your audit report, it a jump glady, he begin give warning. Now he wants so na. Yes, you wanna. You know call him. Who that they gonna tell auditees there again? Not only ACC, nobody again. Again warning. So what's it happen? FBK back she dumb. He say, this boy self he get mind do. You can't come me bongo. You don't know say, na then tell myself, I can knock down people inside this administration. For that able for equalize. Because people are all turn and they accuse me, say, FBK, FBK, you know ladies, and the one them way, they are opposition, and they go after. But this one now can make it easy for FBK for go after. The one the way they inside this administration. But the acting speaker Simba, if you shake at the wap, but FBK back no left hand, he say, I not go hold them, but I go cut me bongo still. I go still promise for all them after I meet with Parliament. So that threatening we can threaten for Christmas, say then go enable happen this year. Because ACC get for meet with Parliament on the 6th of January. Christmas don't pass, New Year's don't pass. ACC for not get to say that get to we no more now. I saw the auditees then they say. But now I go say they call you, they put them behind counter. Yes, would they keep there? Now that new building and get all the center, they will get sell it. But it's still all in press conference. Man don't plan, he don't fly come on, Boston cancel out. We can't do in press conference. Don't Parliament can't get in and say contemptuous. I say, I don't go only, but I go to get in there. You know I pass? We're not going to show you all because we'll do it live. Yeah, share network will do it live. But that will listen and small no more. Yeah? Wait after into you wait I read, but listen and no more now. Wait in get for see.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gobi. And thank you very much to all our partners from the media, civil society, who have come to join us in this press conference, which we hold every year around this time, concerning the Auditor General's report. I want to start by thanking our team, who has put together very quickly. After this report was tabled on Tuesday, we already had a standby team to review it so that we can be clear as to what actions to take, identify the various issues to deal with, and be able to work with our partners, the Sierra Leone Parliament, the Audit Service Sierra Leone, the National Public Procurement Authority, and other sectors responsible for accountability and integrity, including the Ministry of Finance itself, for us to see what headways we can do with regards to the Auditor General's report. Sierra Leone is the only country where direct action can be taken on Auditor General's report, which is an amazing thing. I know that the Auditor General's report is the property of Parliament. And everything we are going to do, including what we are going to say here today, is subject to that jurisdiction given to Parliament to deal with Auditor General's report. So we are going to coordinate with them, we are going to work with them, we are going to plan together and execute together in the new year with regard to issues that have been contained in these reports. Accountability is a very important thing. And year in, year out, we see that the issues that are contained in this report, some of them could have been averted. If only two things were diligently done across the board. One is supervision, whereby the supervisors play their role to make sure that institutions, ministries, departments, and agencies are properly governed, are transparently organized, and they hold themselves accountable. So the first thing is supervision. The second is internal controls. Internal controls. What systems are put in place internally to deal with some of these issues which external auditors now come and identify? If the internal controls are strong, if they are working, if they are not undermined or otherwise incompetently executed, many of the issues that are here would not appear. So again, we are firstly reminding every leader in Sierra Leone, heads of ministries, departments, and agencies, that whenever these things come up and there are many issues touching and concerning their respective agencies, their respective ministries, their respective departments, the first blame rests on all our shoulders, we who are heads. We are supposed to hold our staff accountable. We are supposed to supervise them for them to do their job. We are supposed to take disciplinary action, timely disciplinary action where necessary. And we are also to hold ourselves accountable. And most times, this can be lacking. And when it is lacking, the auditors come in and then they have to wash your dirty linens in public. It could have been averted. We want to thank the Auditor General's Department, as always, for their diligent service on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone, to be able to diligently review the public accounts of Sierra Leone, the actions of public officers, and then report on it to the members of Parliament. We also wish to take this opportunity to let our Sierra Leone Parliament and all actors within the accountability system know that this is by no means an attempt to subvert anyone's duties, responsibilities, and actions. We are just part of a whole. And whilst we are waiting for them to play their part, we at the Anti-Corruption Commission are going to begin playing our own part. And we are going to catch up with them when they are ready. As always, all this summary of the Auditor General's Department that we have done, one thing we do is we make copies of all of them. We make them available to Parliament, so that Parliament, they are very busy people. Most times they don't have the time to read this bulky document altogether. We have reduced this bulky document into these. Identify them by departments. For example, every issue in the Auditor General's Department has been reduced to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 issues. This entire document has 10 issues. One is assets management. How are the assets that are held by these institutions in the country being held? 2 is expenditure management. How are they managing the resources, the expenditure that they are supposed to do? Payroll irregularities, payment without supporting documents, procurement irregularities and contract management, revenue management, so those ones who receive money on behalf of Sierra Leone, how they manage them, statutory deductions, what are you supposed to withhold as by law and pay to other institutions, stores issues, when you procure items and keep them in your stores, how do you manage how they go out and where possible how they return, unjustified expenses, expenses that there are no explanations for. You spend money and you cannot explain why you spent it. And we have unretired payments. Unretired payment is basically, they give you money to say, go to the provinces, execute something. You are supposed to come back and say, okay, I was given 1 million leones. I spent 500,000 leones on transportation. I spent 200,000 leones on a guest room to sleep. I spent another 200,000 leones on contingency, and I spent another 100,000 leones on food. You do it, you sign, you give it to the respective finance authorities. They keep it so that when auditors come, they will be able to know that that 1 million leones you took to the provinces, this is how you spent it. It's the simplest thing to do. But most times, every Auditor General's report that comes out, public officers don't just do that. So, under asset management, Sierra Leone lost in the financial year 2022 11,243,602 new loans. Under expenditure management, 67,812,587 new loans. Payroll irregularities, 6,304,683 new loans. Payment without supporting documents, 87,586,702 new loans. Procurement irregularities and contract management, 100,527,362 new loans. Revenue management, 109,098,561 loans. Statutory deductions and failure issues, those deduct and they do not pay, 88,557,482 new loans. Stores issues 25,674,446 new loans. Unjustified expenses 6,063,966 new loans. And unretired payments 57,083,103 loans. Now, what we have done is to summarize all these and identify the ministries and departments that are responsible for them. And we encourage all of them to have explanations ready for us when we call on them. We encourage all of them to look in the Auditor General's report. I am going to read out the respective pages that applies to them, to prepare their documents, because our team are going to start asking actions of them starting today. Which means we do not have Christmas. We are going to do our job, because that is what the people of Sierra Leone pay us for. But it also means some people may not enjoy Christmas, because we are going to ask them questions. And again, that is what the people of Sierra Leone pay us for. So, these are the respective ones, not so? Catch it. What? Yes, but they're also here because I want to take them by sector. We are going to start with revenue generation. Apex Bank and Rural Financial Development, there is an issue revealed that covers page 6,932, 412. No, this is the money. But these are the paragraph. Page 85. It is captured in page 85 under paragraph 2.7.2 in respect of Apex Bank. It will be good for those who are responsible to look into it and take action. Bank of Sierra Leone, there is an issue at page 131 in respect of payments without adequate supporting documents. EDSA on retired payments, page 180, covering 311,421 loans. Electricity Generation Authority again, page 184. There is an issue concerning Golden Tulip at page 176. Immigration Department at page 334. Ministry of Foreign Affairs. What is this? MR. The National Revenue Authority. The National Revenue Authority has various issues, but principally there is a 240,000 at page 187, which they have to look into and provide explanations for. You said it's Ministry of what? Ministry of Fisheries, page, they have an issue covering excess daily substance allowance payment to staff and assets not available for physical inspection. Similarly, Road Maintenance Authority, these are all revenue generating institutions. There are issues on pages 119 concerning abandoned contracts or substandard contracts. Sierra Leone Airports Authority, payments without adequate supporting documents, page 172. Various issues concerning Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, starting from page 173 on to page 140. Identified at page 173, 173, page 133, and page 140. Sierra Leone Maritime Administration, one of the institutions that we have had challenges with perpetually, is Sierra Leone Maritime Administration. There is never an Auditor General's report where there is not a damning issue on Sierra Leone Maritime Administration. And as you are aware, since the days of Lukule at SLMA, ACC has been struggling with maritime. We have prosecuted, we have taken actions, we have taken systems review, but it just appears the place cannot be fixed. Year in, year out, Sierra Leone Maritime Administration is a prominent part of Auditor General's report. Something is seriously wrong at Sierra Leone Maritime Administration. And this year, there are plethora of issues concerning Sierra Leone Maritime Institution. Even though several heads have been prosecuted, we have done a lot of recoveries at the place. We have done all kinds of systems and review with them. As I speak with you, we have about 3 or 4 investigations ongoing in respect of maritime administration. Here they are again, they are in the leaderboard. In terms of Auditor General's report. So at page 91, there is a payment without supporting issues, supporting document issues. At page 91 again, another payment without supporting issues, page 92, page 93 to 94, page 96, page 97, page 98, page 100, page 300, page 500, page 100, page 101, page 101, page 102, page 102, page 103, page 104, all of them covering Sierra Leone Maritime Administration. And the issues are so diverse. They cover payment of non-supporting documents for payments, payment of corporate social responsibility, unretired payment, not payment of export freight levies, unjustified payment, overpayment for vehicles, procurement documents not submitted, procurement lifting, incomplete maintenance work, contracts abandoned, ineffectiveness of the internal audit department, staff employed without evidence of recruitment processes, salary payment on unverified staff. Now, it almost would feel like somebody just likes to take action against maritime. Because imagine, Lukule was prosecuted, not so, at maritime. Serafina Bendu was investigated. She's still paying money to us at ACC in respect of maritime. Masakoi was charged to court. He was found not guilty by the court and was reinstated. Every administration of maritime administration, even the ones they put to act after you remove those people, there are issues in respect of them. And these are all serious issues. I am calling on the government and those who have responsibility to supervise the maritime administration to seriously look into what is happening at maritime administration again. We have been doing our job and our part in respect of these issues, but they perpetuate. Year in, year out, there are just too many issues on maritime administration. It appears it does not matter who goes there. I only hope that this is the last time we'll have such serious issues coming again in respect of maritime administration. Moving on from maritime administration, there are other revenue generating institutions where there are serious issues, and that includes the Sierra Leone Ports Authority. They too have many issues in the report covering salary payment of staff, poor debt collection, and we have Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority. They are also another usual customer in this Auditor General's report. And there are various issues. The Road Safety Authority, payment without adequate supporting documents, page 169. Difference between the general ledger, PAYE, and asset contribution, page 170. Payment without adequate supporting document, page 165. Payments made as corporate social responsibility without expenditure returns, page 165. And these are also Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority. Payments unaccounted revenue, page 166. Again, Road Safety Authority, unpaid fines disclosed in the financial statement, page 168. And we have the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority again at page 168, POIE deducted and they did not reflect in NIA accounts. Then we have the Sierra Leone Roads Authority, the SLRA, which is different from SLRSA, so let's not confuse them. They also have delays in execution of contracts, which are more structural issues, poor revenue collection from rights of way issues. So all these people who are building houses along the highway, some of them are paying rents. Either those rents are not being collected, or somebody is collecting them and we don't know what's happening with them. We have the Universal Access Development Fund, where there's an issue on page 202 in respect of management of receivables, and the same UADF, there's an issue of on page 203 in respect of rural installation of telephony systems. Why I'm starting with Revenue Authority, revenue generation institutions, is because they are the lifeblood of the country. If we are poor today, one of the reasons that could be is because of the way revenue generation is being done, whether well or not well. So I have called them out for them to now look into this audit report themselves and prepare their answers for us. Because after we shall have met with Parliament on the 6th of January and we have agreed on course of action, some of these issues are going to be dealt with summarily. And when I say summarily, it's very easy. We bring you to the ACC if you are the finance director, like the one that says unaccounted revenue. We ask you, where is the revenue? If you have your answer for us, you show us the money lying down in your account, you are safe. But if we ask you for unaccounted revenue and you start saying, well, you are likely to spend some time with us. And we don't want that for anybody. So it will be good for them to now start seeking answers for themselves. Or most importantly, when you are coming, you come with the money in your bag, as some people have been doing. When they are coming to see us, when we invite them, they come with the money in a bag and say, Commissioner, here is the money. We can still investigate you, but the effect will have been lesser because the money is sitting there in our office and we can return it to whosoever it was meant for. Other issues I will not go through, I will just say them out. Local councils, as always, there are several pages of issues of various local councils. Tonkolili, several issues. Port Loko, several issues. Moyamba District Council, several issues. Kono District Council, a lot of issues. Kenema District Councils, several issues. Cambia, several issues. Freetown City Council, several issues. Falaba District Council, various issues. Bonth Municipal Council, many issues. Bombali District Council, many issues. Bo District Councils, many issues. And Cambia District Council. It will be good for those who are responsible for these councils to check what is contained in these reports. Tax liabilities. Those who are supposed to pay their taxes and have not paid. There are various issues concerning the Sierra Leone Skills Development Project, PAYE deducted but not paid. Sierra Leone Skills Development Project, non-payment of NACIT. Sierra Leone Maritime Administration, non-payment of withholding tax. Sierra Leone Maritime Administration, non-payment of GST. Sierra Leone Maritime Administration, overpayment of DSA. Sierra Leone Maritime Administration, overpayment of DSA again. Sierra Leone Maritime Administration, tax on medical allowance not paid to NRA. Sierra Leone Free Quality Education, inadequate deduction and payment of PAYE. Sierra Leone Free Quality Education, unpaid withholding taxes. Sierra Leone Free Quality Education, unpaid NACIT contribution. Sierra Leone Financial Inclusion Project, non-compliance with statutory obligations. Sierra Leone Agro Processing Competitive Project, non-payment of PAYE. Sierra Leone Agro Processing Project, non-payment of NACIT. Sierra Leone Agricultural Research Institute, withholding tax deducted but without evidence of payment to NRA. Rural Finance and Community Improvement Program, withholding tax not paid. Jala University, statutory deductions not paid to the relevant authorities. Jala University, withholding taxes not paid. National Commission for Social Action, payment, non-payment of PAYE. National Commission for Social Action, non-payment of NACIT. National Commission for Democracy, withholding taxes deducted without payment. MOWPA, I'm not sure what that acronym is, but they did not pay GST. Ministry of Works and Public. MOWPA.
Alright, low left handy, low left handy. Low left FBK. Because FBK1, they threat see, they will spend time with us for Christmas. Done. He say after they meet with Parliament January 6, then go discuss cause of action. Now which one? Because Parliament don't put foot in the ground. Parliament don't put foot in the ground. They don't know what they talk. The way start, he talk around this, yes, say na Parliament property, and the work and this and that. Well, that's how he forget. Now I say, oh, they will spend time with us this Christmas. This Christmas will be working. No, you forget. If you know the tea, where you name the day, hey, chill, Christmas, you safe. Yes. Nia, you safe. But I hope say not to envelope when they go make for go give Parliament too. Una there or the tea there. I hope not. Not to me talker. I'm not able to talk about I'm twist. I'm not able to give out. And I ain't talk. So not to me. Let us you know can say just now. I say I just hope say this direct foot here not to go give Parliament brown envelope. No, brand men no mix. So, they didn't clean, they no mix. Then sabi give them, then sabi pay themselves no more. Sabi pay themselves, then sabi enjoy suite of office, like not for pay $25 na airport, not for pay na the toll road, not for pay. If you enjoy things, then just go be parliamentarian. But if you go independent, forget it. Yes, there are two parties they no more here for go. SLPP APC. Now, it's no more in a parliament. Or he be paramount chief. Well, now they get for contest though. I won't go na so you go inside it. I just say I make you know. Just in case. The one way italic say boku pass all. Na procurement. 100 billion. Hey, Papa God. Salon. What's wrong with me? Like how FBK explain, a simple thing. Simple. We say we job them. If you want claim something, then go check out receipts. Eh? Now you show the receipts. Now this because you just need the paperwork for backup. Then give one Leone, look the 1 Leone. I spend them. How you spend the 1 Leone? What the talker is showing. Evidence for the. Now not able. Past administration, same thing. This one, same thing. Even the chief minister. Usai be there. MBSC, notice so? Basic and senior, free quality education. Even the free quality education, they name the inside it. It's like all the man they scam the country. Think about it. We don't talk about the fight against corruption I had the other day. Yeah, what TFBK say? He say, some man there, then can cow the money, then they say, Luca. He say, we can. Not so we will. We can investigate you. But when the money don't dey, not of us say, we will investigate you. Say, I let you cow the money, we will still investigate you. Now, like now, when I go fend the money, when I go fend the money them. Are we really serious? So Posse go say, oh no, they tell the auditor then come. Now A, B, C, and D and wala. Now be the try for do. But look at the money then at the accounts easy. Man, I don't know what the auditor herself they talk about. So we serious. Perfect corruption. This is not corruption. Or administratively, we not sabi work. Soldier for righteousness, final call. Much appreciated, sir. Received. Much appreciated. For say we not sabi do administrative work for government, because all they in the private sector, they work fine. But we can't do government work. Nobody now want forget even the office of the president. Not sabi pull documents wey for align with wetin and collect. Eh? How we want for do this thing? It's easy, na corruption. If they catch me, fine. If they not catch me under the radar, well, let me better so. Yes, some man then they way. Trust me, the auditor go try as much as he go try, but some man then they way between the cracks the able pass through. Where some auditor not pick it. So they one and they whatever money them be collect, na sidon and sidon paranso. Mombe. Who say auditor no catch? Who da go catch again? So the internal audits, what thing ever happen? Eh? If you be listening the entire, we cut and short. Because now 1 hour, we know we consider 1 hour for listening. I make could be done one before. So side and they don't even employ the person more than the pair. And at this administration, oh, yes, They not employ the person more than they pay. So the same thing they may accuse the mayor, even Akisoya for, because we here now say they hire a person, but you not go through the right process. Yes. You not go through the right process. Government workman they not sabi do administrative work. Or na because we no get punishments for them. Here in, here out, na the same thing no more. From when Adam was a boy, Eve was a girl in salon. Ha! Tell us how to reach so now. We bingo is a dog. Na the same thing no more. Every year. Look maritime. Maritime, I don't know. Never your locker. Ah. In corrupt breeze. In corrupt breeze. Huh? If God self can don't for go work there, then go try. Yes. Then go must try. We say eat na the papi. Ah, alors try. Yes. How me clean himself. You know eh? Yeah, na papi. Ah. That's how corrupt maritime dey. Imagine that the only big one. They say come on for back camp. You come on a corner. The post you can see no mark, he corrupt back. Eh? Seriously. Not to me talk. FBKC, Serabendu, we be the SLRSC, we come maritime. He say still the pay today. You don't be remember Blake na ACC we tell we say bunch of the money 80% of that 42 billion where they don't collect now from 2018. Now the young people they only go pay back. Now make a reaction administratively will not sabi what's that for government you dey work for. Or now because we don't get punishment. Because now I don't forewarn them. So the one way they listed they say if you not sabi say go contact them. If you name then no simplify everything for you. Say Aluka. Ain't that so? Go fair and no money like outer. But if you count the money, you are good to go. Gillette by say maritime and the president includes people there. And then they don't be. Okay. Oh. Maritime in there on another level. They're on another level. I can't count the banaso. Procurement number over 100 billion. Then they know about accounts for. Yeah? Over 109 billion. Revenue management. The one they for manage revenue. Then they know able accounts for. Over 109 billion. Na Leone. Huh? You know, we told in taxes. So man then we told for let them go Iban at the one pot, they know they do. They can't pay today. They hold the tax for government, but they need to go give government. Then they hold GST on behalf of government, but they need to go give government. Ed Saul and name Didi. Huh? I don't know. Personally, I don't think so we're ready for fed corruption yet. Here in here out, the same thing they happen. Whose drastic measure you don't see happen for make the next person afraid for do the same thing? Whose drastic measure you don't see them take against somebody where in name day way true rather than can pay back? Can no pay. Because if somebody else don't see, yeah. But I like my side chicks and I got advice her. Protect them. Do you see now? I know see the way for the house. Now protect them. If you not take them, what the disgrace they come? Me I know they safe. Yes. I like how they spend the money, but hey, now they tell you now. Me I know they. Now you go get the disgrace. Because you go get possible punishment. Look what they do that one day. Yes. Mr. X. Look what they know. Then the family done disgrace. This world turn next world. I will meet up next one. Most points for her. Hey, look. I manage Kaya. Now you. Yes. I didn't say you get heaven and hell. So it depends. Depend though. I can't get PCSPP. Akpole. Now the land where we like. Must this say that this parliament for pull drink? See about until they always sleep in one bed. Bella commence c'est tripolé. That kind of punishment where they talk about. You know they for them chief man. Say they can just knock on at the hand no more. I make a big kid don't tell them go spend the money, let them counter. They need for counter more. All the ministry there. Now, by the question and answer, they ask if ACC. Now that they audit ACC. ACC, they let them mix the deal. Now, make them show they don't get the money. Then they carry the check go give president bill. But still yet, they for audit sooner. Or ACC na the only clean institution where they, they think what they think. Then they audit ACC. Who they audit say? They say they go ACC say, ACC una come. Una count to na book. How much una don't collect? How much it's una go give president? Okay, well, no problem. Who need to accept office of the president? Who need the president to ask? Who need come. ACC say they don't up to 42 billion. Say yes. Where the money? How they ask me? Now fake check, now dummy check he can't give me. Dummy check. When I can fish na the real check that day. Now dummy check. When I go access CC back na the house of integrity. Not to say because FBK you go talk for that press conference, the question they go give the president the check. Now dummy check the. On essaie, on a mixé. Antibendo. No, the office of the president, they inside this so. It look like see that one they no They inside. We be dealing with Tanaya the other day. We certain money then they will not show face. Auntie Juliet, what happened to Borderland City? Hmm? Yeah, it is to the left. Better commence salon for begin do it in China they do. When they found anyone guilty of corruption, yay! Salon not done. Salon do it in China do the find corruption. Salon not done. Who go survive? All the man they go. Corruption in saloon. Na 89. Yes. Corruption in saloon. Na 89. Why make I say so? Check auditors' reports. From how the Auditor General begin doing work, till to today, check the reports. Then, another thing say go ask me to make I say saloon and corruption na 89. So if I can say for do it in China, they do it engage by corruption. The country will just turn amputee country. Because some man no go get 2 hands, some man no go get 1 hand. Maybe some man in football go. And to Juliet, if I remember way, FBK be take picture with the Motherland City CEO. That man when he get different name there, yes, I remember. Alright. We don't try. Must this say ask the ACC boss that AYV why they exempt the office of the president, firstly the MVP? And he say like go ask the Auditor General. Papa God. He say like go ask the Auditor General. Well. He answer you. Okay. Salon where we like so. We know they play with them. Let man not try with you. This the land where we like. Okay. We see them at home. Shall we see the other talk around the town? For see the president in Nice celebrating birthday. A man buy and for him a brand new Escalade. I ain't at the talk of the town no. But na the president in Nice. Na a man, na him buy for her. Okay. I just say I make you know. Call Alfred and I each ya.